my god, you guys, you did not have to give me such a warm welcome. But I completely deserve it. But thank you. Happy New Year, by the way. So, in case you were not aware, my name is Obianju Ayalogo, and today I'm going to introduce you to my new series, Investment 101. We're going to get right into it. There are three classes of investors: the moderates, the aggressive, and the conservative. Next week, I will take the aggressive, and then the week after that, we'll round it up with the conservative. But in moderates are a lot of people's investment strategies, so we'll start with moderate today. Can't wait. Let's go. Today, we're going to meet Tunde. He's a citizen of Canada. Papers just came in. He's happy about that, of course. Who doesn't want to be a citizen of Canada? But he's confused because he does not have an investment strategy. Please note that Tunde is a fictional person, but the advice that I will give Tunde can be taken by anybody. It's not fictional advice. Okay. Tunde's story is a very, very familiar story to a lot of us. Black tax, loans, problems of all kinds. But there's a solution, at least to the financial part. All the other parts are up to you and God and whoever else is in charge of that. Yeah. Most of these countries' shares, stocks, bonds, treasury bills, commercial papers sometimes are bought by people outside the country but who lived in Nigeria before, or foreigners under hedge funds, ETFs, and investment banks. Nigeria is a thriving market. Now, how exactly can you profit off Nigeria if especially if you're not living here? Good question. I'm glad you asked. It is survival. It is survival. Take it serious. Remember that Tunde still had $500 to play with? Yeah. When a stock has reached global giant status, it means that you cannot envision living without that stock or its product in your life. For instance, can you envision living without soap? Well, you can, but should you envision living without soap? Okay. So, can you envision living without eating food? Can you envision living without it? When a stock gets to that level that you cannot envision living without it, then it has reached global giant status. Can you envision living without a computer? My computer has taken me hostage. Help! Send help! Back to global giants. They're companies that you need. That's exactly why these brands have an unfair advantage. They move to different countries, they take over the countries, and now dividend yielders. 20% dividend yielders. Dividend yielders are what make me the happiest. I love money. You love money. Everybody loves money. We might say we don't, but we all know that we do. Now we all know that the market is going to shake. You can be sure about it. Regimes will fall, regimes will rise. Wars will be declared. These stocks and bonds, gold, BND, VT, VTI, health ETFs, defense ETFs, will be your stability through it all. Final 10% is in your job of foothold. A lot of people do not think that they need this, but you do. You really, really do. Okay, for instance, a couple of people moved back to Nigeria when Jonathan was president. And by the time Buhari came, they couldn't find their way back because they did not have a job of foothold. They didn't. If they had had a job of foothold, for instance, a house, a 401k, an ISA, it would have been easier. I'm not saying that all their problems would have been solved, but it would have been easier to get back over there. So, your job of foothold is something very specific in your host country. Whether you move to Canada, you can get a TFSA. Whether you move to the US, you can get a 401k or Roth IRA or a zero cost index fund. Whether you move to the the UK, you can get an ISA, a money ISA, or a stocks and shares ISA. Just research it. Research it, find out what's best for you. I'm not putting my hand in this. You have to research it by yourself. Just because you might have invested in a job of foothold does not mean that you have to stick to that job of foothold if you do not like it after a while. If you have more knowledge, invest in something else. But make sure that you have the knowledge. Why is this better than this? Why is that better than this? You understand? Make sure that you have the knowledge. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate your help. I really, really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.